In an effort to make their long-distance relationship work, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are doing everything they can. An insider told People that the very happy pair spent their last days together before Kelce's preseason began. Until Swift's tour break begins on August 21st, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will be officially living apart once again. The Kansas City Chiefs training camp is where Kelce is, while Swift is wrapping off her Eras tour in Europe. A source told People today that the pair is in a really solid place heading into this time apart. In spite of the challenges, the couple is determined to make their relationship work and is always there for one another, according to the source. They're madly in love and blissfully happy as a couple. Their loved ones can all see it. Among Swift's 3 performances in Gelsenkirchen last week, Kelce made it to 2 of them. According to the insider, Travis's final few shows were filled with mixed emotions, but he and Swift really enjoyed their quality time together. He squandered every opportunity to be with Taylor since they knew their time together would soon be over. Kelce has returned his attention to the football field. On July 2nd, a source informed People that Kelce puts forth a lot of effort to keep Swift and the Chiefs in check. Football is definitely still his priority, but so is his relationship, the person claimed. He expresses his thoughts about her while they're apart via romantic gestures. She intends to go to as many games as she can. In an article that came out at the tail end of June, Us Weekly repeated People's allegation. Swift is planning to visit Kansas City, Missouri, with Kelce during her tour break in late July, according to a source who spoke with the site. That insider claimed that Taylor has been enjoying decorating his Kansas City apartment and is looking forward to the simple delights of being together. According to an alternative account, Travis Kelce's whirlwind offseason, taking over the globe with Taylor Swift, comes to an end as attention returns to Kansas City Chiefs, as lauded as the best of all time by Pat McAfee. After a hectic offseason with fiancée Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce returned to a chorus of cries that proclaimed him the greatest of all time. Kelce accompanied pop sensation Swift on her Eras tour around Europe after the Chiefs won their 2nd consecutive Super Bowl in February. In addition to his appearances during her performances in Dublin and Amsterdam, the tight end even made an onstage cameo during her London gig at Wembley Stadium. However, ESPN commentator Pat McAfee singled out Kelce for praise after an outstanding start to training camp, and now he's back at Chiefs camp with a new style for his facial hair. The offseason he had was really phenomenal. He dominated the world. A man who shows up looking like that, complete with a mustache, and outruns everybody, is sure to score touchdowns, according to McAfee, host of his namesake program. This Chiefs team will continue to be known as the Chiefs. #PMSLive #ChiefsKingdom Twitter.com/UE5TQ7AYA. Twitter user Pat McAfee, @PatMcAfeeShow. Saturday, July 22nd, 2024. It's something he'll keep doing till he's 65. That is why, after everything is said and done, he is the best tight end of all time. You take a look at his numbers, you see what he has achieved. With 11,328 receiving yards, good for 4th all-time among tight ends and roughly 4,000 yards behind Tony Gonzalez, Kelce's statistics are without question comparable to those of the position's all-time greats. In addition, he has 43 touchdown receptions behind Antonio Gates, putting him in a tie for 7th place among receivers at his position. The Chiefs are getting a lot of production out of the 34-year-old, and he demonstrated his tight bond with quarterback Patrick Mahomes on Sunday during practice. As Kelce ducked under several defenders and into the end zone, Mahomes connected with his go-to receiver across the middle of the field for a score. Together, they'll be rooting for the Chiefs to pull off an unprecedented three-peat this season. The addition of Marquise Hollywood Brown and first-round pick Xavier Worthy to Kansas City's receiving corps has provided the extraordinary Mahomes with even more weapons. If they become the first-ever 3-time Super Bowl champion in back-to-back years, you're going to have to put a lot of people on this team in on Mount Rushmores at every single position, McAfee continued. Chiefs supporters welcomed Kelce with open arms on Monday at the team's second day of training camp, when he was greeted with thunderous applause. The tight end had quite the offseason, keeping himself busy following Swift on her Eras tour and returning to the United States only after a delayed flight. On Wednesday, only 4 days before reporting to Chiefs training camp, he was seen in Gelsenkirchen, Germany, by admirers of the artist. Since beginning a relationship with his girlfriend last summer, he has made 13 appearances at her concerts. Andy Reid, Kelce's coach, recently shared his thoughts on the couple's relationship, saying that they both like one another's company. "I believe it's fantastic for him. I have faith in him. Actually, I believe he probably enjoys it to some extent." Regarding his potential escape, Reid expressed his thoughts on the Scoop City podcast. "I also mentioned Taylor in that regard. When she shows up to the game, she gets a break from being the center of attention. At her gigs, she steals the show." With 6 weeks to get ready, Kelce and the Chiefs will face the Ravens in their first game on September 5th.